When you think of Cristiano Ronaldo, you think of goals, lots of them. You think of towering headers, powerful free kicks, and that famous celebration. But there is another weapon in his incredible arsenal, one that has defined his career from the very beginning. I'm talking about his blistering speed. It is a fundamental part of his game, an attribute that has terrified defenders for over 2 decades. From his early days as a tricky winger at Manchester United, to his time as a goal machine at Real Madrid and beyond, his pace has always been a constant threat. It is not just about being fast, it is about how he uses that speed to change the course of a game in an instant. His reputation for speed is almost mythical, we have all seen it. So, we talk a lot about top speed in football, but what does it actually mean? It is not quite the same as a 100-meter sprinter like Usain Bolt lining up at the Olympics. In football, top speed refers to the maximum velocity a player can reach during a match, even if it is just for a fleeting second. Kilometers per hour, miles per hour, tracking tech in stadiums, tracking in training kits, cameras, sensors, monitoring every movement on the pitch. This speed is rarely maintained for a long distance. Football is a game of short, sharp movements. A player might hit their top speed for just a couple of seconds while chasing a through ball, closing down an opponent, launching a counterattack. Therefore, top speed in football is really about explosive acceleration. Now let's get down to the truly mind-blowing numbers. Just how fast is Cristiano Ronaldo? Over his career, he has clocked some astonishing speeds that would put him in the company of elite sprinters. One of his most famous and fastest recorded sprints came during the 2018 FIFA World Cup. In the match between Portugal and Spain, a game famous for his stunning hat trick, Ronaldo was clocked at an incredible 38.6 kilometers per hour, which is around 24 miles per hour. He was 33 years old at the time, an age when most players have started to lose a yard of pace. It was a moment that showed his physical conditioning was on another level. This was not a one-off event. During the 2017 Champions League final against Juventus, while playing for Madrid, he made a lung-busting run that was recorded at 33.6 kilometers per hour, or about 20.9 miles per hour. Remarkably, that sprint came late in the game, showing his stamina and explosive power even when fatigued. These are not just numbers, they are a testament to his professionalism and the work he puts in behind the scenes. Even in training, his numbers are the stuff of legend. At Manchester United, the coaching staff were famously amazed by his physical data. There is a famous story about a test where he sprinted 25 meters in just 3.61 seconds. This explosive power is something he has cultivated since he was a young boy in Madeira. When you talk about the greatest players, the comparison is, well, inevitable. How does Ronaldo's speed stack up against other modern legends? Particularly his great rival, Lionel Messi. It's an interesting contrast because they use their speed in very different ways. Ronaldo is all about raw, straight-line power and velocity over longer distances. When he opens up his stride, he's like a freight train, building momentum to a top speed. An explosive sprinter in open space, lethal on the counterattack. Messi is the king of acceleration over short distances. His speed comes from agility, balance, and a low center of gravity. Not the same outright top speed over long runs, but he can stop, start, and change direction instantly. He seems to glide past players. Fastest recorded around 32.5 kilometers per h. Messi uses speed to navigate tight spaces while Ronaldo destroys open ones. Other fast players add context. Kylian Mbappe. Speed in football is not just for show, it wins matches. No one has shown this more than Cristiano Ronaldo. His pace at decisive moments is a difference maker. A perfect example, Real Madrid versus Barcelona, 2012 Copa del Rey at the Camp Nou. He received the ball in his own half, he knocked it past Gerard Piqué. He left Piqué trailing, he calmly finished. That moment turned defense into a goal in seconds. Iconic moment, Manchester United versus Arsenal, 2009 semi-final. United cleared a corner, cleared to Park Ji-sung. Park passed to Wayne Rooney. Rooney fed Ronaldo's path. Ronaldo sprinted nearly the full length of the pitch. He tapped it in, a textbook counter powered by his engine and desire. Not just attacking, speed crucial defensively.